Hello everyone. Right, thank you for joining me on another Melanated Monday again. This one will be a shortened version of a reading. I've meditated on the cards and I've asked Spirit to come in. I'm still healing from my surgeries, and I have to say I'm doing nothing but thanking Spirit for the healing that I'm receiving, because I do feel I'm healing well. And if there's one thing I would say, guys, please do not take your health for granted. Do your best to fuel yourself with what we know are the right things. Imagine your body is a car. You're not going to put unleaded in if it's meant to have diesel, and vice versa. Give it the right fuel. Oh God, I've just messed the cards up, excuse me. My issues have nothing to do with that, actually, so I am grateful that at least it wasn't anything to do with me being disrespecting my avatar and this human form that I've been given. It's to do with a lot of just working too hard for too long, really. A lot of wear and tear, which was causing issues with nerves, etc. So bear with me whilst I shuffle the deck. Again, it will be a short one and it will be unedited because I'm not yet in a position to sit for lengths of time to do the editing, and as you can see my hand is still bandaged, still quite sore, so I have to do what I can within my range of movement. I've got a beautiful new deck here. I don't even know what I've done with these cards. I've just literally, they were all fine and I've literally turned them all the wrong way for some reason. Sorry, bear with me. Can I just show you some of this deck? It is a beautiful, beautiful deck that's truly resonated with me for a couple of years now. It's by Courtney Alexander and it's her Dust to Onyx deck. And as you know, I do like to try and find decks that illustrate imagery from that melanated people will resonate with. I just feel that the imagery will help the ancestors come through much more powerfully if there's imagery on there and language that we resonate with and they're a part of our experience. So I'll just cut the deck and show you some of the cards. Look at that. I mean, how beautiful are these cards? And as you can see, the imagery very much resonates with who we are. All that gold, just reminding us of where we come from, and the bounty and the abundance and the jewel and the precious nature of who we are as melanated peoples. Okay, so I will cut the deck and take the top three and just see what Spirit has to say to it. Oh, we've got one bouncing out there, thank you. So, oh, we have two. So we have, oh my God, we have two of the most beautiful cards in the deck that I absolutely love. We have the Queen Mother and we have the Shaman. Okay, so the Queen Mother would be the Empress in a traditional deck, and the Shaman would be High Priestess, I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's go for one more. Okay, thank you Spirit, thank you Ancestors, Guardian Angels. What messages do you have for the collective for this week? One more card please. Okay, and we have Mama Stuff. Alright, so powerful female energies coming out this week. Okay, let me just see, how can you see those? Should I turn them that way? Okay, I'll turn them that way and hopefully you can see them. Alright. Oh, that way. Oh, how's that? Okay, oh, I think that's better. There we go. It's really difficult because this is just a completely different new angle for me in terms of the camera. Alright, so those are our cards for this Monday. Alright. So let's first of all look at Queen Mother. The Queen Mother is just the embodiment of feminine grace, dignity, power, energy. The Queen Mother, for me, for me represents just the pure essence of womanhood, and in particular the black woman. I'll try and hold it in front of the camera for you. She is fertility, creativity, love, all about nurturing. She's also decisive though. And when she rules, she's wise. And when she rules and gives advice, it's always from a place of love and compassion. And I'm picking up, that's very much the energy, the embodiment of who we as melanated women, and it's a feminine energy. And then I'm not talking about sex, I'm talking about the essence of the feminine energy of fertility. It's about being bountiful, compassionate, and being in that energy of love. And this is whether you're male or female, because remember, we are all male and female energy. So this is the energy that we're bringing forward, that Spirit is asking us to bask in and sit in this week. And it was the first card that came out. So it's the dominant energy. Many of you may well feel that this is the energy that you're in. And I feel for some of us, there's been a shift. That Lionsgate portal has perhaps brought in greater feelings of love and compassion, of fertility, and I feel quite strongly this is about directing it to self. Not necessarily sending that creativity, love and nurturing, wisdom, compassion outwards. I'm really feeling that this is us feeling this for ourselves, and about time too, because we know, and I'm speaking to my melanated feminine who identify as female now, we know that the path to our awakening and the path to our abundance and the path to our visions for light for ourselves, the path to our breaking those ancestral bonds and chains, the path to legacy wealth in all areas of our lives has been extremely challenging, especially if you're in diaspora. And so it starts with this. It's about really getting into this, because once you learn and to unlock the code and the keys to give this to self, then the magic comes in. Then you are able to take that and become the shaman. And the shaman is the visionary, the one who's tapped into mysticism, connects with the ancestors. This is you using your intuitive energy and wisdom now, because you have nurtured yourself. You've been compassionate for yourself, and you know how to do this. You recognize now finally that you are the Queen Mother energy. I mean, look how beautiful and resplendent she is. Look how amazing she sits there. All of her essence and her energy, proud of who she is, and look how dark she is. No longer denying the melanated self. Regardless of whether she has partnership, love from children, love from family, friendships, etc. Because those are challenges for us as well in this, in the diaspora. Regardless of that, knowing that this, me, myself, I, is absolutely gorgeous. Stunning in every single way, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And sitting there, basking proudly in it, flowers around her, showing her beauty, the emeralds and the gold. What a magnificent presence. And being in this energy now, we combine that with our intuition and our immense power and become the shaman. The wisdom, the vision, because we've had the experience and we know who we are. This is a woman who knows who she is. And in knowing who she is, She's able to combine both sides of herself, the mysticism, the wisdom, the intuition. She's able to call on the ancestors, speak to those who support her, speak to the divinity within herself, and combine that with the majesty and power and grace of who she is as Queen Mother. And finally, we have Mama Staff. And the staffs in this deck are representative of what would be the wands. So Mama Staff, and the wands, as we know, are our creativity and our passion. They're the things that drive us. That's where we can step into our joy. That's our solar plexus chakra. And as Mama Staff, hold on, you're stepping very much into, this would be basically the Queen of, what should she be? Not swords. I can't for the life of me remember the name. Wands, Queen of Wands, yes. Queen of Wands. Oh, give me a second. And the Queen of Wands is very much, sorry, I'm getting a little tired here. The Queen of Wands is powerful beyond measure. The Queen of Wands doesn't take any prisoners. The Queen of Wands is secure in who she is. The Queen of Wands is powerful. The Queen of Wands has passion and fire. The Queen of Wands knows how to use her power, not to dominate, but in measured and decisive justice. The Queen of Wands, sorry, is manic, is versatile. She is independent. She's exuberant, and she's very, very, very competent. And look at the power and the energy of these three women that we have here. Look at how she looks out at you. She knows who she is, and she knows where she's going, and she knows what she's worth. This is the physical 3D embodiment of that powerful, intuitive self. The ancestors looking at you and going, finally, she gets it. She knows who she is on a spiritual level. And in addition to that, you then have the Queen Mother energy. This woman, completely in tune with her emotions, compassionate, powerfully compassionate, wise beyond measure. Three very, very powerful images and energies that you are now balanced in yourself as the divine feminine. And I get the powerful feeling that Spirit is very, very, very pleased with the work that you have done. So I'm trying to put them so that you can see them. And what a wonderful space to be in this week. So well done. Congratulations to all of you, because Spirit to me is very much acknowledging that you have now managed to balance all parts of yourself out as a feminine energy. And it's from that incredibly powerful place that you're going to be able to move forward and manifest. You're no longer being triggered by other people's energies, things that they may say. If you look back, I challenge each of you watching this to look back and look at who you were maybe 6 months or a year or even 2 years ago, and see if you recognise yourself, because I suspect there is a very big difference. You're wiser, much more tuned into that voice inside you that knows who you are and what is right for you, and is not prepared to compromise on that any longer. Recognising just how powerful and magical you are, and that you are in control of your destiny, and that you can live and work and be anything you want to be in this world. But not forgetting there is a spiritual army and a spiritual partnership that you are involved in as you go through this life, and recognising and honouring that. In so doing, that complete femininity, the power of your essence as a woman, and a melanated woman, and all those melanated women that came before you, and their energies are being completely balanced out and absorbed, and you sit there in essence, power, and just love of yourself. And as a result, when you come into this 3D world, this powerful woman is able to move forward with dynamism, power, passion, patience, and love. So those are your messages for this week. Thank you so much. I really need to go now. Sorry, because I'm starting to hurt a little bit. But what a wonderful message from Spirit for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the message. Let me know in the comments below. As I said, there will be no editing or anything because I can't do it. I'm not healed enough really to sit for long periods of time doing that. But I hope this message resonated with you and that it was of some use to you. I will see you hopefully next week. I wasn't feeling it last week, so I couldn't manage it. And I just have to see how I go day to day. But I've been insightful, Angel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all. I hope you enjoyed the message. Bye.